You don't usually think of job rejection as a good thing, but allow me about 7 minutes to change your mind on that. Hello job hunters, I'm Jade and this is my channel, Misskoko the Librarian, where I help you create an online presence that is an asset to your job hunt. I've worked in roles that has given me insights into the job market and into what libraries expect from their job applicants, which really helped educate me in my own job hunting. So if you are new here, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell next to it so that you can learn from all of my mistakes and do your job hunt 1,000 times better. I want to start by saying don't take job rejection personally. I know it can be hard, especially if you get 3 years in a row of job rejection, but you aren't getting rejected because of you as a person. There are actually quite a few valid reasons for why you could be getting rejected. You might be meeting 80% of the criteria that they require, whereas that person over there meets 90%. They could quite possibly not have the funding to hire you too, no matter how good you look on paper and how well you interview. There are many reasons, but learning to address those reasons will put you up on top for your next application. How do I get these reasons, you ask? Well, you have to swallow your pride, call up the organisation and ask them for feedback. Whatever reasons they give you, make sure that you get out there and upskill so that you can address those reasons with confidence in your next application. And that is the second thing job rejections help us with. And that is changing our mindset. Organizations aren't out to get you and they don't have anything against you. But the moment you start thinking like that, you're giving power to someone else and making yourself a victim. Allow me to demonstrate. Another one? Oh, why? Did they not like me? Was my cover letter too pushy? 3 rejections this week. No one's giving me a job. Why do I even bother? The moment you go from trying to giving up is the moment you give control of your career to someone else. And it's your career, damn it. You should be in the driver's seat. You should be calling the shots that control the wonderful opportunities that are undoubtedly going to come your way. Don't give that power to some arbitrary job application system and organisation. Which brings me to my third point. Why is job rejection good for you? Well, it allows us to assess ourselves. When you get into a job interview, about 80% of the questions that they ask will be behavioural questions, which means they are trying to figure out how you would respond in a variety of situations. So being aware of how you respond and then move forward from job rejection is a great place to start. Through job rejection, we can assess our resilience and also our problem-solving skill. And well, if you don't have much experience in those things now, use your job rejections as your training ground. How you think through a problem presented to you and then act upon it is a skill that is highly valued by organizations. So stop reacting to bad news and instead get into the habit of, okay, that's not what I was expecting or wanted. Why have I been given this outcome? How can I change this or learn from it? Problem-solving skills are linked to a number of other abilities, such as analytical abilities, innovation, and creative thinking, and so much more. Being strategic with your job hunt and the rejection that comes with it can help you in the long run to better frame your responses in job interviews. Because you're already using those analytical abilities, to think through your job rejections. And finally, job rejection is good if you get a poor response from the organisation. If your overall interactions with the organisation left a bad taste in your mouth, then it's probably a good thing they didn't continue with your application. It's really hard for me to qualify, but as you apply for more jobs, it will be really easy to spot the organisations that stand out. They'll be generous and considerate with their feedback and, well, helpful in their general interactions with you. Make note of those good organisations and keep an eye on their jobs pages, because those are the places that you want to work. So to recap, why is job rejection good? Well, being rejected encourages you to ask for feedback, and rejection helps you to change your mindset while assessing ourselves so that we can better identify the organisations that would be good to work for. And if you need help with any of your job applications, come and talk to me. I provide career coaching for people who are students and new graduates. I also have an application review service which provides direct, actionable advice which will 100% improve your next job application. There are links to both those services in the description below. But now I have a question for you. Did you ask for feedback from your latest job rejection? And if so, how did you improve for your next application? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on more helpful content just like this. And remember to always be curious, and I'll see you all same time next week.